Hello everyone. This is our character we are going to animate. I'll show you in perspective view. So generally I prefer not to highlight my curves and other stuff, so I do something here, say show none and only snub surface and polygon on. So this is how I manage doing this. This is my shelf which I have prepared for animation of this character, like all. I can select all as this root. So if I say show curves, you can see this root has got selected here, R leg here, and L leg, and so on. I have couple of controllers, common controllers, just like other rigs here. This is, and then stretchy and squash. Similar I have on root. It will increase my workflow. This shelf is like kind of working as GUI for me, so it is improving my workflow and I can work faster. As you can see, I have one image over here, image plane. Basically this is polygon, simple polygon plane on which I have applied an image. If I show you this is Lambert, and on in this Lambert I have applied one file which I have exported. This is walk0001.jpg, and it is imported as a sequence. So I have offsetted one frame. By default it comes as 0, as this is actually a flash file which is exported from flash from 1 frame to 25 frame, as you know now. So I'm using Maya from 0 to 24 frame, not from 1 to 25 frame. So basically this 0 is not allowing to call because there is no 0 texture file available. So I'm offsetting it by 1, and the moment you offset here, you can play this. You can see this is animated right now in the Maya. Okay, so I have a couple of shelf here. I can just go on front side. I have graph editor as well as dope sheet. This is what pre-preparation I have done so that I can animate this thing very quickly and easily. I also prefer doing some of more stuff, nubs curves off, and I also switch off everything and switch on only curves, so that when I select my surface or maybe a joints or anything extra don't get selected when I use this curves. So only curves will get selected, and anyways we are not highlighting the curves, we are using this shelf, so no worries here. So next thing which I generally do is I set up a preferences. You can see I'm getting real-time 24 frames per second here. If I'm not getting it, I can easily go to settings, and in settings I can change this to film or 25 or something like that. But right now it's 24 frames per second. That is quite okay. Okay, so cool. Now we'll start animating or blocking out our character. So before blocking out our character, I would like to mention that what we have drawn here is the left leg first, but I'll be using my right leg first towards audience side. So I'm just using this as a guideline that I want to do this actually. Okay, so it does not matter that ways. So first of all, I'll just select all and set a key. I have auto key on, so whenever I change on any frame, I do any changes on any frame, it will be immediately keyed. So I don't need to worry about anything. If I don't switch on auto key and drag it, it will flip back to the same position. Okay, so like if I switch on auto key, so I don't need to worry about anything else. I can keep on changing it, it will keep on updating on the same. Cool. So next thing which I will do is, after setting all, why I'm setting all, key on all on every extreme and breakdowns here. This is because if you open a dope sheet here, you can see this is these are all my controllers keys which is highlighted in black color, and even I can come down over here and set a key. So it is creating a kind of a wall on extremes basically. And if I just go to let's say maybe on 4th position and animate only leg and select all, now you can see this. I can easily see which are my in-betweens or breakdowns here. Okay, so if my animation director says that I don't like your breakdown or I don't like your in-between, I know what to delete. I can immediately delete that and redo the things. Okay, So this is the advantage which you will get in a dope sheet. If you set a key on all, so it will create a wall here. These are very less controllers, but generally character, uh, you can say a bipedical character or any other four-legged character, they have lots of controllers, so I can easily manage those things here. Okay, so this is what I would prefer doing. So let's go back to the zero frame and start making this pose. So what I'll be doing first is I'll not move this root forward or backward. I'll just move this up or down actually, because of the reason that we are not moving this character forward. We are keeping it on same position, and we are just changing the location of or position of the legs so that it looks like he's walking actually. So this is what I do not want to do in any condition right now. Here I do not want to move it backward or forward here. I just want to move him up or down, or maybe I want to rotate him in all the directions. Okay, so I'll be positioning a leg in that form so that it looks like that he's walking that way. So this is my right leg, which I'm just moving forward, and this is my L leg, which I'm moving backward. As you can see, I can just move this root a little bit down right now here. First of all, I'll just move this right leg, rotate it up a little bit, not too much rotation is required. Rotate it up here, move it a little forward, and then adjust the toe. As you can see, my auto key is on, so it is automatically updating it over there. No worries here. I will also rotate it. So here I generally work frame by frame, sorry, not frame by, I generally work on rotation single here, and then I go in front and then rotate it this way. So one by one, you just try to work on one by one procedures, not on everything at time. Okay, this is really important here. Don't work on everything at a time. Just try to avoid that. Try to manage things one by one. Okay, try to manage those things one by one. This is important. So I'll just select this L leg and increase the heel a bit here, and the ball a bit here, move it little back, and just make sure that just ensure that thing that this everything is properly grounded. Okay, this is important, and just take your time to make first pose, because this is a base of all the poses here. So this is important to make first pose, initial pose better. Okay, so this is how I am actually trying to make a simple pose quickly. Also try to consider the center of this gravity, so you should know how much distance I should give between these two legs here. Okay, this is also very important. So I'll just reduce a heel here. This is too much up, and I'll just increase the ball a bit here, so it looks like it's folded or something like this. So this is my side view, which I am actually satisfied with for the time being, and I just go into front view quickly, and you can see both legs are on default position. It's not looking good. It's pretty straight right now here. So what I want to do here is I would like to rotate this leg a little bit here, that side, and I also want this right leg to be rotated maybe this side here a bit, and just try to manage things like this. So this is my first initial pose, which I'm actually using. As you can see, this has got some, after rotation it has got some, so don't keep it straight, just try to keep little bit bent here. Okay, so now I can select all, set a key, and the same key is going to be on 24, because we are creating cycle. Okay, so same pose needs to be copied on 24th frame. As you do not have keys here, so you can otherwise click on middle mouse button and drag it over there and set a key. So select all, and then set a key here, set a key here, so you know that okay, everything is keyed properly. Okay, so this is the next thing which I would like to do. Now if you look at this, this is not moving at all because you do not have any keys which are changing. So as I told you, this is two steps basically. As you can see here in our third process, these are one and two steps in 1 second basically. So I would like to do the same thing on 12th frame basically. So what I generally do here is I create a locator. This is my way of working. Everybody has their way of working. Of course, every step is not going to be same, but you know, I want it to be, I want to take lesser time on this and try to keep this heel over here, and it will be quick for me actually. Okay, so this is what I want to do. So on 12th frame I'll set key here, and first of all I'll select a root here, and on root what I want to do is just try to rotate on local. So I just want to rotate on, not on Y or not on Z basically. Yeah, so rotate it locally so it will be easy for you. So I'll put minus here on 12th frame here. Okay, and then this, so this is going there, this is coming here, this is going there, this is coming here, so something like this. And the next thing which I would like to do here is R leg is gonna be backside, so just toe up, heel raise, rotation X maybe this is, and translation I can make it 0, and I would like to move it a little bit backside, and same I will give a heel raise a little bit here and the ball raise a little bit here. So this is ball and a heel raise will guide me towards this thing, and I will forward this L leg here, so 0 0 0, and switch off this so that it comes up. I can put it here, rotate it a bit, so I'll rotate it locally. This is important that I'm rotating it locally, and this will be like this. So if I move it a little bit down, will be okay, and of course a toe up here. So this is my next pose which I would like to do. I can move this root a little bit down or up and see this whether or not it's working fine. Okay, so make sure that your things are landed on ground properly. So select all and set a key. So my this locator work is over. So here I can switch off the locators, and now if you play this, it's playing something like this. Okay, but this is not looking that great right now to me, and my animation director do not want to see all this over here. Okay, so what I would like to do here is set key and then set key. Now I can select everything and then convert the tangents into step tangents. So what will happen here is it will change this and this and this and this. Okay, so this is good for me actually, because of the reason that I am just showing my extremes maybe, and no other between motions I am getting. Okay, now if I show you a couple of more stuff, as my tangents were spline previously. So now if I look at this, if I come on 6th position where I have this breakdown position, as you can see this Maya is not giving me proper breakdown here, and this is so difficult for me to make any pose from here to there, and kind of. So don't rely on Maya like this. Maybe we have to make a proper pose over here, so I don't rely on Maya basically for that reason. So I select all. First of all I convert everything, all the keys, all the extreme keys into stepped, and so that, so sorry. Okay, yeah, so might be working. Yeah, so I do not want this thing to happen, but if you look at this pose and this pose, I need to make this breakdown entirely on my own. No. What I do is don't use spline, but I select those keys, these two keys, and convert it into linear. So linear don't give you slow in and out basically, and it gives you proper constant movement in the character. So the constant movement which I'm getting on the character, it is giving me the exact center position as per the tweening bit which is happening between these two keys from 0 to 12 frame. So what I do is I select all and take a help of Maya and set a key over here on 6th position. So I don't need to work on this entire pose uh, totally. So some of the help I have got from Maya basically, and then later on I convert it into a step tangent here. So what happens is this. Cool. So I got a little help from Maya that okay, at least I'm on this position where I need to do a lesser work for the breakdown which I'm going to make. Okay, so now as you know that what we've done here, come on 6 position, set a key and select the R leg, and this R leg is gonna be this way. Okay, I'll just make everything 0 0 0 including X rotation. Okay, so this is going 0 0 0. So this is my 6th position where I'm trying to move. As I told you that route we are going to move up or down only, not anywhere else, and then I'll move it like this. So it should be 0 on 6th position basically, 0 on this rotation. So let's see in perspective. Yeah, 0 on this position actually. This is X, so in X it needs to be 0. Okay, so I'll just go into side view and move this a little bit down here. So the moment it's going up, it will come down, and then it's coming down, it will go up, something like this. Okay, this is what I want to do here. And I'm working on side view. As you can see, we will work on front view later on. We are not concerned about front view right now. Try to work one by one, not all the stuff at a time. Just work on one stuff at a time. Okay, so this is the side rotation which I'm actually working on. So this is a L leg which is up actually. So what I will do is here 0, and I'm seeing this pose again and again and trying to make it as good as possible. Okay, so I'll just do this and rotate it up here and move it up a little bit like this, and move it backside and move it up a little here, something like this. So this is a kind of a breakdown which I'm getting. And sorry, so this is a torus which I'll move it here. Now I can go into front view and see this is not in balance at all, not in balance at all. I would like to rotate this leg also. I'll also like to go for L pole vector and move this pole vector this side so that it is going in this angle. But before doing this, I would like to adjust the root. So I'll just adjust the root in side view, and this leg is taking a weight basically. That's why I'm taking this root here and rotate this side actually, and move it down if you want. So go in side view and see this is like pretty much very straight. So I'll just move it a little down. If you want, you can zoom it up, make this bigger, and adjust this a little bit here. Okay, so I'll go into front again, and this is my L leg here, and I can just move it a little bit here. L pole vector here, and it will be working fine with me. L leg, I can just rotate this thing a little bit that side, you know. So this is how I generally block out the character. And if I go to side view, you can see this. I have got some nice breakdown here. So let's play this. So this is working this way and then this way, this way and this way, this way and this way. Cool. So if I go into front view, as you can see, this what's happening, this and this, this and this. So it is almost like creating an arc. Cool. So not this side, this much side, maybe a root is going too much on side. I can just move it a little bit here, and a leg I can just move it a little bit here so that it creates an arc here a little bit. Don't overdo things. This is important that I don't do overdo things on this. And then this, so it is nice arc. As you can see, it is created. It's looking good. Okay, so let's go into side view here and see this thing one more time. Okay, cool. So select all on 6 frame, set a key. So now I need to do this is recall position which we have made, or maybe you can say in between we need to create. So what I'll do is I'll select all again and take a help of Maya, that what Maya is giving me, but yes, not spline, linear. Okay, so just go into linear and select all and set a key here. Right click on this and again say step tangent. So this is what Maya giving me. Cool. So I have to work lesser now. So let's select a root first here and then come on to third position, or maybe I can just go to R leg and make everything 0 0 0 here and just put it on here. So let's see this, how much I'm getting out of it. Okay, and then I will select root, move it down, and as you know that this is going to, as it's coming down, it will go up basically. So this way and this way. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. But you see this backside leg, this is something moving in a very awkward, this is very awkward right now. So what I can do for that is select this L leg here and middle mouse button, copy the same key here. So this is not moving now. Okay, so what I can do is, I know that on first frame this was in this much level and now I need to enhance this. So I'll select ball and root, heel both side, and then adjust it. So cool. So this is working, and now I can go to front view and see what's happening. So this is moving too much over there on initial level here. So I'll select the root on third, it is moving too much, so I do not want him to move too much on this. Yeah, okay, and I'll rotate this thing a little bit this way, so it will create figure 8 here, like figure 8, little bit up and then figure 8. Okay, you are not creating only arc, you are creating figure 8 here. Okay, so this is important to know about this figure 8. Cool. So let's go to, sorry, let's go to side view here and then see what's happening this side. Okay, so now the next thing which I would like to have in here is set key on all, and I want to do the same thing between 12 and 6 frames. So select both this stuff, go to tangents and then say linear 9 position. This is what Maya giving me. Set a key on this and again I will convert this into step tangents. Okay, so let's come here now. So this is not what I want. I want this way. Okay, so first of all what I will do is I'll just move this root up here a little bit. Okay, and this is my R leg here. I'll just want to rotate a heel and a ball a bit, so that rotation will keep continued, and a leg here, and I would like to say this way, moving forward, coming down this way here, not too up here, but yes, this is the way I want it to be. This leg is actually moving up, so what I want is needs to be down a bit, not too up here. Just allow, maybe, sorry, you can put little values here, maybe 4 or something kind of. Yeah, so it is pretty much there. And I can just select this R leg here and then try to adjust couple of stuffs, maybe not in this way. Maybe I can just say 3 3.37 or something, or maybe 9 or something. So yeah, it has bent a little bit here. Let's go to front view. Now this is totally off. So what I'll do for that is I'll just move this thing a little bit here. So this is my this, and this is a kind of a moving hold which I have in here, and I would like to give a moving hold here also. I can go into side view. As is moving up, I would want I would like to move this down a little bit. It is like kind of moving hold for that also. So this is the way it's happening. Okay, so cool. Now I can go into front view and just see this, what's happening, this and then this. So yeah, so this rotation not working fine here, so I want to create nice arc here, a little bit up this way, this way, and this way, and this way, this way. So this is too much here, so I'll just rotate it. This also coming up. Cool. So this is working fine for me. Okay, I can go into side view and see again what's happening. So just make sure that your first and last frame is same, because 0th frame and 24th frame I'm talking about. The same thing I would like to do on this area also. Okay, so as you can see over here, this is what I have done in. Okay, and this is my front view. As you can see, this is making nice figure 8 and moving side to side as well in arc. So this is what I have created, and I feel like, I can do a lot of stuff, a lot of corrections which is pending in finishing pass. So we'll make a play blast in finishing pass and check this thing out and do the rest of the job. For the timing, it's okay. So I hope you enjoyed this thing, and I hope it helps you. So see you in next tutorial. Thanks a lot for watching.